With more coastline than any country in the world, the nooks and crannies of the shores of northern Canada set the stage for a showdown between opposing fleets. Amidst the barren rocks and snow-capped peaks, only one team will remain unvanquished. This is Warrior's Path. Warrior's Path is a 48 by 48 kilometer domination-style map with 3 cap points running in a line from west to east. The A cap is on the extreme left, B is in the center, and C is on the far right. To the west, Cap A has enough nearby island cover that it generally attracts at least one radar cruiser from each team. There is island cover within the cap that gives destroyers the options of entering and hunkering down to contest it, but it's exceptionally risky. Capture Area B is a difficult and challenging place to be in the early going of a game. Between radar and enemy aircraft, destroyers within the cap will be easily spotted. Though they have cover in the form of the tall island in the center of the cap, they risk being pinned down there if the opposing team is determined to find a way to wipe them out. Off to the east, the sea cap offers solid cover for friendly cruisers along the northwestern and southwestern edges, but precious little inside the cap itself. The long, narrow channel to the east that connects C and B is a frequent place to see pushes occur in the mid to late game, depending on the board position of each team. Warrior's Path has a long and storied history within the tournament, having produced many close and competitive games. It begs the question, what memorable plays and matches will result this time around? 18 ships, 2 teams, 1 victor. It's time to play Warrior's Path.
Yeah. Conqueror? Quadruple Henry? Yep. Well, 07 I think is a little bit more of the typical, except they have a Shimakaze. This is interesting. So we've got Midway, Montana, Yamato, double Worcester, double Henry, Shimakaze, who by the way is running 20-kilometer torpedoes, and Grozvoy.
Yeah, okay. I got an audio fix.
Uh-oh. Well, while he figures that out, let's take a look at what's going on here. Jones is setting up to go into B cap, which is already being capped. Invader Zim is trying to support him with the Worcester there. He's probably getting in position to radar, but that early spot from Battleship is going to force him to go back a little bit. And that means he's not going to get full radar coverage. Oh, okay. Darth Crater now detected by Warlord's rockets. Let's watch them go in.
Not much out of those. Doesn't have much time to aim them. Crater keeping his AA off, which severely limits the aim time that Midway's rockets have now after the patches.
Yeah, the important thing is, though, is it forced him off the cap, and now Jones is basically getting it for free.
Yep. All right, so what we were saying... Oh, sorry about that. I had to get my audio fixed up.
No worries.
Anyhow, okay, so... PSV with this Han configuration, splitting the Henrys 2 left, 2 right, and taking a Conqueror over towards A. You're saying that it's Jones in B. Yes, there he is, spotted now by the Hakuryu's AP bombers. Battleship going in for an AP strike on Invader Zim. Doesn't seem to get it off. No, the planes disappear and then reappear, but decent hit. Definitely some pens there.
Yeah, Zim just took a bit of a AP bombing, but he's okay for now. We've seen Zim get into these kind of situations where he just refuses to die.
Indeed. 07 flexing their early destroyer advantage out to 2 caps very quickly here on Warrior's Path. PSV seeming to set up at the A cap as a kiting force. No destroyer over there. We saw Crater get pushed off the B cap in his Grozvoy. He's now headed to C, south of the islands. They look like they're just going to let 07 have A and B for the moment. I don't know that I like this. I mean, admittedly, with only 1 destroyer, it severely limits their options. I personally have, and I've said this before, I personally feel like that, double destroyer is kind of the way, the nice sweet spot right now. Single limits you too much, and so on. But we'll see how they make this work. They are Grozvoy Crater will be on the bottom end of C momentarily.
Yeah. Meanwhile, Potato 69's got some surprises possibly for that Conqueror if he's still there. Yeah, he is.
He is. I see this. I see the torpedoes coming in now. Looks like he's going to take at least
hit.
1, 2. No, he's going to get out of the way of this back one. He loses his engine, though. Definitely has to repair that.
DCP.
Yep, has to DCP so he gets his engine back. Now, this might be the first time we've ever seen like a high-tier clan that I can think of on NA take a Shimakaze.
Oh my god, yeah. Not only that, but Bottle Sheep is running the space camo.
I saw that when I clocked onto his carrier earlier. He's running the Hakuryu space camo, so his planes are like, well, here, I'll show you.
Yeah, I'm looking at him right now.
They look like like this, right? I mean, they look awesome.
All right, back to the game, I guess.
Indeed, right?
Not much is going on, though.
Well, 07's worked out to about a 150-point lead. That's noteworthy. Again, they let PSV have C essentially for free. Crater caps and then is rotating back. I presume he's going to move back over and try and contest B because, well, that's kind of what his position dictates the play should probably become. PSV trying to work these Henris out to the flanks.
Dank is in a little bit of trouble here. He's kind of up against an island, forcing himself to turn around. Takes 1 torpedo from Hakuryu. This looks like the 2 torp spread, not the 4 torp spread.
Okay.
And that's notable because that means that the torpedoes arm sooner. We saw yesterday the 4 torp spread taking forever to arm, which caused some issues with trying to land hits.
We saw 007 using the 4 torp spread, the long-range torps, and getting some good work out of them.
Yep.
That was, damn it, who was the name of that carrier player?
Geo
that
Brigade.
was Geo Brigade. That's right. Geo Brigade had obviously done a lot of practice to get the timing on those things right.
Yep.
All right, so Crater and backed up by Captain Jack Sparrow, now turning back towards B, spotted by air, or will be very shortly. Crater's laying some smoke for Jack as they try to get back into the bottom end of B. I'm sure 07 sees this coming now.
Oh, yeah. Both of those ships are spotted. Warlord doing a wonderful job of keeping them lit.
Decent.
Oh, Sparrow just took a bomb hit.
Yeah, decent HE hit there out of the midway bombs. 6.5 minutes gone. 07 out to about a 200 and change point lead here on Warrior's Path. PSV trying to play from a destroyer disadvantage. Both teams trading health pretty evenly fairly early. Both health pools look about the same.
Yeah, just about exactly the same a moment ago, which is hilarious.
I'm really interested to see the Conqueror, because there was another team running Conqueror that I saw yesterday in some replays, and that was PWP. Did you see any of that?
No, I didn't. Speaking of Conqueror, Serious Business is about half health now, but he hasn't built his new ship yet. Though.
Yeah, I was going to say.
The Dank, on the other hand, doesn't have that insane heal capability, and he's actually lower on health percentage.
It's true. The Henri and the Conqueror HE spam doing a number here on William. He is retreating. They're pulling him back. I think that's. I mean, there's not much else they can do there. Sirius has taken quite a bit of damage, but I haven't seen him pop a heal yet.
Got to get that adrenaline rush going.
Indeed, Crater now about to get onto the bottom end of B, maybe. He is reversing up to the extreme southeastern edge of B. He'll be there in about 10 seconds or less. 07 working on about a 260-point lead.
Yeah, Zim is in smoke right now. I'm sure he's going to pop his radar as soon as B starts getting capped.
I'm sure he will, but will he have shots? It's going to be a question
He
of
won't.
Crater's position. Jones will? We haven't seen Jones in a while.
Jones is getting into a very risky position going right between B and A.
So he's in that no man's land between the caps.
He's about to get spotted by Bottle Sheep.
Yep,
there
he is. They've sussed him out now. They know he's there.
Focus fire being called on the Conqueror now. Serious Business is using his build a new ship button.
Both Crater and Sparrow opening fire on the Grozovoy in the gap between A and B. Oh, Sirius with a brilliant maneuver. Only managed to take 1 torp. I thought he was going to take 3 or 4.
Wow, nice.
Flexing that Conqueror handling as he is repairing some of his ship now. Back up to about 50,000 HP.
PSV gets the B cap, despite being radared and being shot at by Jones. Brilliant maneuvering there by Crater.
PSV does manage to back B, but if you look, Zath, look at the timers. at the top of your screen, they're going crazy.
Yep. Yep. The game at this point has no idea what's going to happen.
Well, the game actually would apparently tie flat out in 6 minutes at 1,000 points.
Oh, this is big. So Drixus just got himself beached there, pulling an Otzer maneuver. And the Shimakaze Potato 69 has torpedoes coming in on him right now. You're gonna see them in the next 20 seconds or less.
Drixus isn't beached.
He was for a second there. He ran right into
The torpedoes are spotted. He's turning into them now. He's good. He's got a gap. Unless he overturns. Oh, he's going to overturn. Henri overturn. Here comes the next salvo.
Comes William the dink shot.
He's done. I think he's going to take one in the bow. Yep, that's it.
Boom.
Shimakaze Torps doing the work here on the 2 line. 07 bags first blood. Well, this was never their focus, right? Like, they were never intending to win on this side of the map, but now they have to answer, right? They're 300 points down. They need to kill.
William the Dank is back at the exact same spot he was just 3 minutes ago.
And look what I see MF Jones now. They've basically decided they're going to crush this Henri Conqueror pair on the 1-2 line. If they get those kills, if they get those kills, that's a big deal. PSV still pushing 2 Henris up the 10 line. Their Republique battleship on the 9 line, far from the action. Sparrow still camped out over B. Indeed. Crater is headed this way, but it's not going to get here in time. PSV probably can't. They're going to struggle to save these ships. These guys are on their own. Serious business in Warplanes, Tiger. There's no help coming. Not anytime soon.
Yep. Jones is now making his presence known with his guns. Quite the ballsy play there, basically saying, what are you going to do about me?
Yep. Well, I mean, with that amount of health plus his heal, it's not a bad play. I mean, yes, the Conqueror HE can do horrible things to destroyers. You're not wrong.
Yep. Beautiful smoke, too, by Potato 69 here. Right across, so it gives BFK the ability to shoot without being detected.
Yeah, I see it now. Way up there, back on the edge of the cap.
Yep. He was, at the time, like 3 kilometers behind it.
Indeed. Sirius continuing to burn under 10k now as he runs for the J-line, but he's running out of map. There he goes. He's healing now as a rocket strike comes in. 07 has essentially banked their win on this play. They've rotated 5 or 6 ships to this half of the map.
Potato just goes down.
Bottle Sheet bagging a battleship. That is a kill that PSV desperately needed.
Yeah, that's the perfect answer to that situation. Now
Absolutely.
It's Kebab versus 3 ships plus carrier.
Well, and now that the Henris have looped around, they're pushing Zim's Worcester out of that position. And Sparrow is also moving up. They're going to start putting pressure. They might yet bag Zim. I can see the next carrier strike going into Zim. Jones has turned around. Here he comes. They didn't know he was there. That's taken Crater by surprise. He's having to react.
Oh, yeah, he is. I don't think Jones is expecting to run into him either.
I'm not sure, but certainly a bit of butt clenching there as both destroyers discovering each other at point-blank range where I don't think any expected to find each other. A HE-bomb midway strike going in on Crater now. Now, with that kill, though, that's flipped the timer back in PSV's favor. They're gaining points quick enough that they will overtake 07 unless 07 bags another kill. And serious business has been real trouble here. He's running out of map. He's down to 4k. And we know his heal is on cooldown.
All they need is one more fire to seal the deal. There it goes.
Business will be out momentarily. That means PSV has to be on the lookout for their next kill, whatever it is. They have no eyes on the Worcester, who would have been a nice candidate. They can't see him.
The enemy is about to win.
Jack Sparrow, though, is sitting in B-cap saying, you can't take this at all.
No, this game's not going to be won by caps at this stage. There's 90 seconds on the clock, and PSV has to get a kill. But 07 knows it. They've pulled their ships back into relatively safe locations. They're not going to risk a ship when they don't have to. PSV has to force this to happen. There they go. They've got eyes on Zim. An AP strike going in on him now, it looks like. Spotting Zim may make the difference in this game. 60 seconds remain. Can they get these AP bombs off? Yes, they do. Yes, they do.
Big,
That's a huge
play.
kill for PSV.
That's twice you've seen that Hakuryu doing work.
Yes, indeed. Now under 2 minutes for a PSV victory. They will overtake 07 on points momentarily. Foot has turned around. 07 needs a kill. And once again, PSV has also done a pretty good job of shepherding their health. I'm not sure where they're going to get this kill from. Midway strike going in on Jack Sparrow now with the torpedoes. But midway torpedoes might not be enough to kill him. He's only going to take 2 of those. That's probably not going to do it. He'll need another strike. They're hammering War Eagle now. War Eagle burning in like 7 places. Under 15k. PSV almost about to take their first lead of the game, but it won't matter if War Eagle dies. If he goes out, that will end the game. He's got torps coming in.
Yeah, that's a pretty crazy drop.
Only one. Is it enough? It's not enough. Oh, he's going to burn out. He's going to burn or flood out.
Oh,
there it is. That's the game.
Wow. 998. Done.
Goodness gracious. 07 leads most of the game. PSV claws their way back in, but 07 says no thank you.
That was a hell of a game.
Was indeed.
What a way to start the day.
I know, right?